Okay. Hi, this is Dorothy, and today we're going to be going over some parts of the pig. I named him Billy, and he's all chopped up. I kind of chopped him a little bit too much 2 weeks ago. I kind of destroyed his thyroid gland, and I can't see it here anymore. I think I was clearing stuff out the way, and I got it out the way. That's before we learned about it, so yeah. Okay, so come on. Okay, so here's the larynx. I chopped into the larynx last week, or 2 weeks ago too. It's our voice box. It's right here. It's right on top of the trachea. Then this is the trachea right here. This is the trachea, and it goes down like that and into the lungs. It kind of breaks up into bronchioles, and the bronchioles go into the lungs. So this would right here would be the right bronchiole, left bronchiole. What else? The thymus got destroyed a little bit too. I just had it here, and I kind of was trying to move stuff out the way. So this is the thymus right here. There's parts of it. It was like right kind of on top in front of the heart right here. It's a little bit destroyed. What else do we have? Trachea, larynx, the diaphragm. This is the diaphragm right here. This muscle-like structure that separates the thorax from the stomach. The hilus of the lungs are in the middle of the lungs. They're like a depression in the middle of the lungs, what attaches the lungs to all the arteries and veins right there in both lungs. And then there we got the visceral pleura, is the inner pleura. It's kind of like what it touches the inner rib cage on the lungs. And then the parietal pleura is kind of like the inner part of the lungs. And then here's the lungs. So the superior part of the right lung, and then the middle part of the right lung, and then inferior right here, and then the left, if I could just find this lung hiding back here. Ugh. Stuck. Okay, so we got the superior and the inferior part of the lung, left lung, right here, right there. Okay, and then I'm going to talk about COPD, chronic pulmonary, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. It's a progressive lung disease that includes conditions such as emphysema and chronic bronchitis. Those are like the two main ones under the umbrella of a bunch of different ones, asthma. So the anatomical changes of COPD is your bronchial inflammation. So your bronchioles are inflamed, which makes them produce extra mucus, and then that causes the airways to become swollen and narrowed, and it reduces the airflow. So it's not very good. Excessive mucus production in response to the chronic irritation from like different irritants like pollutants, smoke, just stuff in the air that could inflame them, in which then your body produces mucus, and yeah, it's like not a good thing. Alrighty then. What else? Alrighty then. This physiological changes of airflow limitations, narrowing of airways due to the inflammation, and that results in difficulty exhaling, airflow limitation, then alveolar damage, which that's from emphysema, and it leads to the destruction of the walls of the alveoli. Are you filming me, or I'm over here? And it messes up the like the air sacs, the walls of the alveoli, which reduces the surface area of airflow. And then the decrease in oxygen levels, which is hypoxemia, and then it makes the body increase the carbon dioxide levels, which is hypercapnia, and that's in the bloodstream. And then because of all this, you have an increased effort to breathe. It's harder to breathe due to the, I'm over here, hello. Due to the narrowed airways and reduced lung function, and it leads to fatigue and fatigue of respiratory muscles. These anatomical and physiological changes result in symptoms such as cough, shortness of breath, wheezing, reduced exercise tolerance. The progressive nature of COPD significantly impacts quality of life and may lead to severe respiratory complications. Excuse me. I sound like I have COPD. It's important for individuals to receive the correct therapy when they have these issues. Medications, sometimes oxygen therapy, just help to manage the symptoms and slow the disease progression. And that's it. I don't know why you're filming over here. That's it.